Hey everybody, welcome back to Creating Scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are in the sim today. Uh, this is kind of a two-pronged video. First, kind of a channel update announcement or whatever. I'm currently doing the series of creating an airport using the SDK menu system. And I have not done the part 3. I can't remember what part it is. I have not done that video yet, and the reason is because we are trying to get our current project at least at a version 1. But the next video in that series will be adding taxiway parking and gates, that kind of stuff, so you can see how to do that using the menu system. Actually, really, that's the only way that you can do it, really. But anyway, that's going to be the next video in that series. But we are trying to get version 1 of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio, ready for distribution for free up on flightsim.to. This project is a community creators project, and you are invited. If you are a creator and like to participate in this project, you are more than welcome. But what we've done, or what we have completed now, is all of the runways have been re-added, and all the taxiways have been properly named, and all that kind of stuff. And we've added a lot more parking spaces, more accurate parking spaces than what you would find in the default scenery, which most of you actually all understand what that entails. But we'll give you an overview of where we are. I'm in drone mode, but if we come back, you will now see accurate parking. Over here in this part of the field is the 445th Airlift Wing, which has B-17s, C-17s and C-5As, or C-5s Galaxies. We have added the hot cargo spaces, and you got to see that the sim put some passenger airplanes there. So all the hot cargos are now live. Obviously, we are limited in how we name the parking spaces, so these are probably military cargo 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's just kind of, well, let me turn around here first. And if you'll see this airfield off in the distance, I do have the exclusion zone in there so it doesn't draw buildings, but this is currently the United States, the National United States Air Force Museum, which in my opinion is one of the best museums, at least in the United States. I'm not going to offend anybody that's not in the United States. I'm sure you guys have awesome aircraft museums, but here in the United States, in my opinion, this is the best one. Better than the Smithsonian, in my opinion. But anyway, that's just me. But this is the National United States Air Force Museum. Every aircraft that was in the United States Air Force is on display here, with the exception of the F-35. That's not there yet. The F-22 is, but not the 35. But inside these large hangars, like I said, is every aircraft ever used experimental research, operations, whatever. They're all there. Even rockets and missiles are in there. Some rockets, not all rockets, but missiles anyway. Also, every former presidential aircraft is located here. Actually, the VC-137, which is the 707 version of the so-called Air Force One. Okay, there's one of them here. I believe the one that's here is tail number 26,000. 27,000, I believe. It's one or the other. 26 is here or either 27's here. One of the two. The other one is at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in California. The one that is actually at the U.S. Air Force is the one that Kennedy was transported after his assassination. The one that he flew to Dallas, and where the changing of the presidential guard, so to speak, was taking place aboard Air Force One or the VC-25. So I think it was 26,000 was the tail number, but anyway, that's on display here. That one you can take pictures of, and inside and all. The one in Reagan, they don't allow you to take pictures, which is really kind of stupid. But anyway, I digress. Anyway, so we are modeling the Air Force Museum, and we are putting in those static aircraft. There's a lot of them, so if you can model static aircraft, go for it. We do have the B-52, and we do have the B-29 boxcar from World War II. Already complete, ready to put in there as soon as the building's done. But we have plenty of aircraft to add to that. So if you want if you're into creating static aircraft, you are welcome to help. Over here we have, I know drone mode's slow, and I got it almost at the highest speed. But we have the main ramp area. We have the PAX term right here, is what they call it. We have the PAX term complete. I got some more texturing to do, some more better PBRs in this area. We added the fire station yesterday. I will be announcing, when we upload this, you will have the creators' full credits given to them, who made it, and links to their scenery projects, all that kind of stuff. But the creator of the fire station has sim objects to run the doors based on time of day and temperature. They'll be open and closed, whatever. There's fans inside, ceiling fans, that kind of stuff. Stuff that will be fun. Right now on the PAX term, I don't have the doors open, but as soon as I start finishing the framing on the inside, there will be some activities going on, some animations inside of there as well. We also have a place right here for some Air Guard C-130s, and another one of our community creators provided some C5s being loaded. None of this is animated, but we will add some animation for that activity as well. Obviously, these are stock buildings that will need to be modeled. We also have the tank farm created. And again, all of this there's level of details to cut down on strikes against frame rates. But awesome job here. As you get closer, the piping shows up and all that kind of stuff. All custom taxiway signs have been created. I have sized. The only changes I've made in my sign sizes are, the hold signs are a little larger than life, just a little bit, not much, just so you can see them for all of us pilots that sim pilots that have bad eyesight. I think you guys understand that. I still have some more work to do on some ground markings, especially in the D-arm and arm area of the base. Some of the buildings still need to be modeled, so if you want to model buildings, you're more than welcome to it. This over here is the 445th Airlift Wing. One of our users has done every building in this area over here on the right side. He's done 4 buildings in this area, including a C5 hangar. This is the newest hangar of them all. And we have some static displays of some 17 sitting on the ground and a C5A there. We'll do some animation loading stuff eventually, not on the first release, but the first release is going to come out so you have an accurate airport itself, that the airport operates correctly with the correct taxiways and things like that. I added the first 2 C5 buildings in, and some interiors, and a lot of the detailed interiors won't show up until you write in there, such as cranes and stuff like that. And like I said, now this one over here, this building to the right, the parking is actually inside of the hangar, so if you want to go inside of that hangar, you can park there and you're inside the hangar and all that kind of stuff. This one here already has a C5 in it. There's no parking there. But we'll do some animation with cranes and maintenance going on with this C5A, and that's what these 2 hangars are for anyway, is main maintenance of the C5. Okay. So that's what we got going here. Let's change time of day so we can kind of see what this looks like. And we have, like I said, we still have some work to do. Oh, I want to use the sim. I don't want to use the SDK. Let's go over here and go to time of day, and let's kind of move that into nighttime. So we got the nighttime lighting. Got a flicker going on there. I think I got a light, and that's why I have it in the sim right now, because today is test day. I'm flying ILS approaches and all that, make sure all that works. But we got some pretty nice night lighting going on over there at the tank farm and over there at the PAX term. Still have some ground textures and stuff like that. Like there's a couple T's sitting on the ground for aircraft to park. But we got all the parking, and we have some combat aircraft that we're going to be putting here. So anyway, that's kind of an update of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. I hope that you guys will enjoy it. It is going to be free on flightsim.to, and every creator that participates in this project will get fully credited for their work, and their flightsim.to usernames will be on there, and if they want the real name, they'll give me permission to put that, so you'll know where to get their stuff. So anyway, that is the progress. I look to release version 1 by May 11th, so you can have a working proper airport. Not everything is going to be done, and as creators get their stuff done and sent to me, they will be added in, and releases for this airport will be going on. Or as we update something, obviously we're going to update this airport. I think this is going to be a great showcase for anybody that makes scenery whether it's static aircraft, buildings, it doesn't matter. This is a huge welcome for every creator in the community. I know that there's a lot of aircraft out there on Turbo Squid and Sketch Fab and all that kind of stuff. A lot of artists out there have created some beautiful aircraft that, if you want to include, you're more than welcome to say, hey, I got an aircraft on Turbo Squid or whatever it is, and yeah, it costs money for you to download it, but I'd like to showcase this aircraft in the United States Air Force Museum. You are more than welcome to. Okay, and it's gonna be BGL, so people can look at it, but they can't download it, so you're still protected by that. So if you have aircraft on Turbo Squid or Sketch Fab or something like that, that is Air Force related, and you want it in the National Air Force Museum, hey, drop us a line, let us know, and we'll be able to put that in there and give you full credit and links to your Turbo Squid or your Sketch Fab or whatever. It's up to you. Hey, this is a community developed airport, and I hope everybody in this community puts something on there. Okay, so if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. I am in awe with the over almost 1,900 subscribers now. You guys are awesome. Please subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell for upcoming videos. We continue our airport build. I will get back to that next week. I'm just trying to spend time getting this airport ready to go for version 1. And hey, if you feel inclined to support me in this channel and what I do for flight sim and all this kind of stuff, hey, please buymeacoffee.com/myphysicalworld, and I will see you guys on the next video. We will see you later.